Welcome. When last we left our intrepid hunters, they had just crawling through the rabbit's hole and have found themselves of a place that where the lights of the city do not strike, where peace and sanity are fleeting concepts. They find themselves in the graveyard of cars and trucks and old machines long since past their prime. It is a junkyard of sorts, and if before them they see more junk meticulously here and there, cars lined up. But further away from that, they see the fenced-off cordon with a little strand of light, almost as if it is a lighthouse out here in the sea of darkness. And look at it in there.
Okay. Let's move towards that nearer place first. Let's leave the big house for... Go to the near one first. Do it slowly, but carefully. I know this is weird, but we can get through this.
All right, Matt.
Oh yeah, totally.
Right. As you make your way, you pick and choose your route. You make sure that your footsteps on a solid and good places. Is the skipping stones, not the skipping stones, walking stones. There we go. Walking stones of hubcaps, as you see where the concrete sort of dips in and disappears. It's filled in by water, almost as if someone had neglected the roadwork here for many years. Yeah, dips and turns, and you will make it to within a good portion distance. You can see the light overhead, and the sight before you is of a chain link fence and of buses flanking the light area, which is roughly about the size of a good-sized house. And inside and through the chain link fence, you will see more tents and a bus there in the back. And yeah, you can see the campfire within, and the chain link fence is currently closed to you. There's a gate, though.
I'm gonna... Okay, there's a gate, but before I go on, I'm gonna touch the chain link fence with just the tips of the back of his fingers, because with electric fence, you don't like, you know, your hand clenching and then you keep holding onto it, so just the back, just make sure it's not electric.
Okay. As you're going to test it, you feel a bit of buzz and traffic, almost as if you put your hand up to an electric socket that is slowly dying with each passing second and a moment.
Yeah, he won't touch. I think that's holding a charge. He'll go towards the door, the actual gate part of it, because that might not be electrified.
Ryan is going to use the butt stock of the shotgun to open the gate if it's like one of the latch ones, because the butt stock is made of rubber.
Okay. Go ahead and make me Dex melee or Dex firearms, depending on which one's higher. If you're doing Dex firearms, it will be difficulty 7. If you're doing Dex melee, it'll be difficulty 4.
It's 4 dice because of the negative due to the Kevlar vest.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, well. Whenever I roll for you, you have to do fairly damn well. You're able to get it right in the spot where you can easily pivot it up and sort of scooch it open. To keep the gate free.
Charlie will just kind of wince, and then he'll step forward as calmly as he can, and then he'll just clear his throat. I'm here to talk with a man about a car. On the inside, freaking out. But on the outside, just like, I gotta be. Try to be a bit nonchalant about this, might work out. Plus, they've already fucking heard us. Might as well be I am not prey. I am not prey. I am to be respected, not to be attacked. I am not prey. I'm not somebody's dinner.
Okay. As you let your voice speak out, as you let your speech or announcement flow to the tents and the bus at the back, a couple of the tents flap open, and well, it looks like one or two raccoons greet you unceremoniously as they give a really deep bow and then seemingly seem to ignore you and run out the open gate.
Did you just see what I just...
I'm gonna when the raccoon bows, I'll bow right back. And I'll progress further inwards. Me and the raccoons have an understanding now. I mean, my character is literally just, I will be Doctor Who. That's what he's latching onto. He's like, I must not show how much I'm freaking out. I must pretend that everything is in control. I am the eye of the storm. I'm the eye of the storm. This is all okay. Ryan's gonna lose his fucking shit. Brady's fucking useless and will get us killed. And she's doing kind of the same thing. He kind of recognizes she's doing the same thing he is. She's like, oh yeah, it's so scary. He's like, we crawled through a wormhole and it came out in a fucking washing machine. No, she is not that calm about this. He refuses to accept it, but she's putting on she's kind of doing a similar thing to he's doing. He's like, so he's going. Or, she really is way more experienced than we think she is. Dear God, I hope she saves our asses.
Okay.
Ryan's just on mission at this point. This is weird. This is some bullshit. Somebody's fucked with my head. This is the way it is. And until I get out of this, my head's going to stay fucked. Come on now, just get through this and you can have a drink. That'll make it good. You can have a drink, get pissed off, and you can laugh at stupid cat videos on the internet. Come on now.
Bradley, what is your reaction? I'm just curious.
She's kind of perturbed by the raccoons who, it seemed like they bowed, but maybe she just was like perceiving it the wrong. Maybe they were just bending over. Like, I mean, raccoons do all sorts of crazy human shit. They have like human little hands. I mean, maybe it was just a weird little, like maybe it just looked like they bowed. I mean, maybe they were just like high on crack that they found in one of these cars or something. I don't know. So she's just yeah, the fucking raccoons, like fucking, yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
she is kind of putting up a front like Matt. But in more of a way, she actually, like, she knows this stuff is real, but like she's also kind of like a poser at this point. Like, yeah, I've been like a ghost hunter before. Like, yeah, fucking got some ghosts on camera.
You're the ghost facers from Supernatural.
Oh, she totally is, but like she knows it's real, but like she hasn't come into contact with it too much. She's like, I've read about it, so okay, continue.
Okay. I'm prepared for the next part of the journey. I really am. I'm not gonna laugh my ass off again. Okay.
We're gonna die!
You see a central aisle being flanked on both sides by tents. There are small little fire stations popped up. And it's for any of you guys that seem to have any academic bent or have seen the History Channel lately of those Civil War reenactments, you're definitely getting the feeling that you're stepping into one of those Confederate or Union camps a bit, except for a lot more dingy and...
I must remind you of my background, Trent, that is partially incomplete. I'm from Tennessee. Civil War reenactments. Probably
Okay,
participated in some.
Yes, you are jumping back into there. Sometimes it just echoes within your past experiences too a bit. Except for the latrina there stinks like, well, it thinks like shit. It also thinks of chemicals, and it also thinks of raw soup. But other than that, you're getting the sense that, yeah, this is kind of messed up.
Nah, really? Following Charlie.
Yep. Confidence. Confidence that I do not have. Confidence.
Okay,
And
okay. Charlie, do me a favor and roll your appearance, either subterfuge or leadership, to keep up this stonewalled appearance. It's not a difficult check. It's just I want to see you roll it.
yeah.
Um,
Hopefully he remembers my words that I told him about going into a street gang. Don't look like a bitch!
Unfortunately, enchanting voice isn't going to come in when I'm just walking. Still. Let's see. Four successes.
Okay, okay. You were able to keep that act up, good sir, which is very, very fortunate. As you're still walking with your mighty stride, you appear to adopt the appearance of a general, not an actual costume, just more mannerisms and sort of a self-assurance that, everything here is going directly as planned. You're about to fire upon the Union rascals and face off this war of aggression, which is a weird thought to think of right now for some strange reason. And as you go up to the back of the camp, you see a bus that looks like it has been hollowed out to some degree. Looks like it may have been retrofitted to hold something inside of it. You're not really sure unless you go in. But you definitely see the impossible triangle, the M.E. Escher impossible triangle. But instead of just it looking there seems to be a X through it and a circle. Like you circle it and then you exit out.
Yeah. Excellent. Exactly what I need to be.
Okay,
I'm going to go over to it and I'm going to knock on the door. And is there any immediate response?
okay. You give a good. You hear. Actually, give me an alert perception.
Three successes.
Okay, okay, okay. You hear some faint coughing and some hacking, but there doesn't seem to be any movement beside. And I'll give you a little bit extra for having actual three successes. You look at the door and it doesn't seem particularly locked or magic in some way here or there. You're pretty sure that if you just like push it a bit, it might open.
Yep, I'm going to push it and I'll go, hello! Hope you don't mind us dropping in and start walking in.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
Okay, well, didn't expect this.
Yeah, he's really I'm sorry, I didn't expect this either. He's really just latching onto the I will be like Doctor Who. It seems to be keeping Ryan sane, and right now, if I can keep him sane, that's at least one of us.
Okay, okay. As you open the door, you can see where it looks like the kids' seating arrangement would be. You know those old-fashioned yellow buses. There seems to be like a table with some papers and some food set on top of it. And further off in the back, you see a figure that seems to be lying on the ground. It looks like there's some cloth over him, and that's definitely where the coughing and hacking comes
I will make my way there.
from. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. And go forward to this figure. Is anyone else joining him in the bus right now, or going towards the bus?
Nope.
I
Okay.
can't. Totally.
I am standing guard outside.
Okay. Bradley, did you say that you were or weren't?
Yeah, I'm going in there.
Okay, fantastic. As you go in there and as you're approaching the coughing, hagging figure, looks like there's some type of arm escaping from the cloth, and it seems to be grabbing what looks like to be pail. So, and as it's grabbing the pail, it pulls it over and the pail is put aside again. And then the figure is again the predisposed individual wrapped in cloth.
I'm gonna roll CERN.
What?
Okay, that's probably a smart idea.
What the fuck was that? Can I roll something like my alarm?
Yeah, sure. It's perception plus zeal. So 3 plus 3, 6. Go ahead.
2 successes for me.
Okay. With your discern, you're looking at this scene, and it actually seems natural and okay and correct for the most part. There's something. There's something. There's a frequency. You're actually hearing this sound, by the way. You hear the sound and a frequency disorientation uh, from um, from the cloth itself.
From the cloth.
From the figure in the cloth,
As I get closer, I'll stay just out of arm's reach. Not that it looks like it can move quickly, but I might be putting bruise. Hello.
Okay.
My name's Matt. Do you know where you are?
Again, the figure moves and shuffles a little. Actually, I can. Oh, that's the figure moves and distorts a bit as it lying on its side, and it looks like the arm is coming out again, and it's feeling for the pail. Johnny, Richard, you back yet?
He's actually gonna move forward and help move the pail towards this guy.
Okay, good job. And again, there is the retching, as what it looks like to be parts of meat and food stuff. What looks like a little bit of corn and carrots, and a little bit, and a generous portion of blood, just to create the right mix and texture. Ugh. You're not Roger.
No. We're here to help. I saw your sign outside. I think we're on the same side here.
Same side. Oh, God. Yeah, the the figure tries to reveal a little bit more of its face, and something that is immediately apparent is that it is a very disheveled and a greasy individual. And if you look at his eyes, they seem to be glossed over and hatched back, and a little bit of what looks like a green substance is actually dripping from one of the eyes. Can't see that no more. The shit from before very didn't agree with me. Oh. You guys knew?
We came here to investigate, to stop the triangle killing people.
That's not. That, look, oh, so you're on the crazy one. Look, no one comes here because they want to. Look, you don't have to play the act with me. Now, I know some shit goes bad. That your wife leaves you, you get fired from your job, you just get out of prison, no one gives a fuck about you. You come back from the war, or or no one wants to take care of you because of the shit you've been through, shit you've seen. That's why you end up here. No one comes here to fucking investigate. That's bullshit.
He'll put his hand out. Hi, my name's Matt. I'm here to investigate.
He holds out what looks like is Rich. Hi, hey, my name is Benny. I'm here to die.
You'll take it and you'll kind of shake it and say, well, that's unfortunate. What can you tell me about the Iron Triangle?
And oh, no, no. Okay, I'll give you. Yeah, keep it. Okay, here's how this shit ended up to begin with. We moved here because no one wants us anyplace else, so we figured, hey, Junkyard, that's a good place to go. So it a little bit more flow up. You thought, sorry. We come here because yeah, this seems like a pretty good place. And then something comes from the compactor over there, along that way, and suddenly it's like nothing like really made sense after that. And then Victor, Victor, he said he had the ticket. He said he could like fuck out all of those things from the compactor back to where they were. He started injecting all of us with this fucking eyes wide open stick. And once some of the guys got some of that, they could see. And as you said, see, he again looks at you with eyes that look like they're trying to kill themselves in preservation. And like that lets you see the shit. That lets you interact with the shit that's happening. Oh, we fought it for a little bit because fuck those guys. This is our place. This is our hustle. This is my bus, and more drunk. And his voice seems to get weaker and weaker and weaker. Uh, yeah, it, if you want to investigate, the fucking compactor, man. That's where it came from. The facility that way.
Can you get to the main road from here?
You assume I can walk.
I would like to make a perception medicine roll because I don't really have like medical gear with me, but I might be able to come back and anything like I'm not gonna have stuff to cure this guy of all the stuff that's going on with him.
Sure.
But I might be able to do some bit to make his life a bit easier.
Okay. Perception, intelligence, or whichever one is higher, plus the medicine.
Yeah.
Oh well, please.
A little bit of penicillin and a pat on the back and a night's rest and he'll be right as rain. Except he'll be dead.
Okay. I'm gonna give you those 3 8s as successes. You're looking at this guy, and you can see that he's severely dehydrated from the throw up. So you can see that his eyes are actually getting calloused over to some degree. It's almost as if the blood vessels inside of his eye have said, "Nope, we're just gonna shut down and kill ourselves." That's because, yeah, fuck this nonsense. And you can see the gooey green stuff. That's the only part that you really can't explain. That's the most unnatural part of this. You theorize that it could be his tear duct that's deciding to spew mucus rather than actual tears or blood or something like that. But it's definitely not natural. And if you look at its shape, it looks like this guy hasn't had a good meal in definitely a couple of months. It looks like he's suffered to muscle atrophy, and his legs, they're just there, man. Must be more
Um,
skilled than anything else.
let's see.
But
I don't have anything on on Charlie's character sheet, but I'll check my pockets just to be sure, see if I have a bar or anything for this guy.
actually,
Fair
what's
enough.
your resources rating?
His resources rating. I will get it for you shortly. 3.
Oh,
And income.
fantastic. Fantastic, good sir. You just bought yourself 2 more dice.
Oh.
Okay, okay. As you're looking through your pockets, you find you find a Kit Kat bar, and it looks like a little bit of a water vial, for lack of a better word. You have it. Oh wait, no. Well, you realize that you were going on a long trip, so you do have a water bottle on your back. So,
Yep. Fair enough. Although the previous time we were doing this, we'd made some sandwiches for it, but we didn't specify this time. So I'll just give your mental officer here. Just try and get these into you. Um, uh, you might feel a bit better if you can hold it down.
okay, okay, fair enough, fair enough. He takes it. Actually, you don't really see him take it. You see him grab the bottle, kind of shaking, try to put it in his mouth. Some of it spills over, but you're fairly confident he's trying to get it on there, but you're really unsure of his health and position right now.
Um, this thing is killing people. We've got to go see if we can reason with it. Something, but if we survive, I'll try and come back with something better than this. Yeah, he'll just leave the guy rest because there's not much you can do for him right now.
Fair enough, fair enough. You leave the bus. You're back within the crisscross wired fencing within, and there is the oh, oh shit. Oh, thank God. From inside, there is this one last sound. There is a howl, a scream. Farewell, the manager!
Can I make a perception alertness check to try to hear what the fuck that was?
Yeah, sure, sure. Not a difficult check.
Also, like to roll.
That is... Give me a half a second. That is a grand total of 4 dice.
Okay.
Difficulty 8, it's 2 successes. Difficulty 6 is 3. Lower.
Okay, okay. Charlie, you hear it very clearly. He's screamed or yelled, "Beware the Minotaur!" And unfortunately for you, Ryan, you just get the word "beware" and nothing else.
Okay. And dear Brady right there hears it quite well.
I've got some academics and I've got a cult. So do you have to roll for me to go like, I hear the word Minotaur, I'm going to look as I go out the door to the way all of the cars are stacked. Do I start to suspect that if I was in a helicopter looking down, this might be set up in a maze-like fashion?
I don't know. Oh, it is a possibility, yes, but you have no way of confirming such a suspicion.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I don't have his brain right now as a point of reference, so damn it.
Right. He said the compactor. I can't really see where the compactor is. I don't think he'd be able to give me particularly great directions. The big house, however, might have maps and shit. And
Yeah,
it might be there or near it.
Trent,
Yes.
will you allow me to climb up on the hood of this bus, which is where you said they were inside of, and from there, sit on the roof, and just try to get a scope of what's around us?
Yeah, sure. How many dice do you have for strength athletics?
For strength athletics, I have 3. For dex athletics, I have 4. But remember, that's a -1 for each in the vest. However, I will be climbing on the tire first with my foot to get over to the hood.
Okay.
Make it easier.
Okay. You get it with one success, so it takes you like maybe like 5 minutes, but you're on the hood and you can just hop onto the roof. So you're using a lot of the safety precautions, or what is left of them. And as you're up and out there, you see far from the distance. You can actually no, you can't see the lights of the city. Unfortunate enough. Um, do you have your discern, or do you have a flashlight, or how you want?
I don't at the moment. I mainly wanted to go up there to have a better vantage point of looking out for something. Once they come out and talk to me, I may decide to do so.
When I come out, he'll look at Ryan and he'll be like, "Does it look like this place is laid out like a maze?"
Now that I have a point of reference, I'm going to ask him to pass me the flashlight.
I'll pass it up to him. I'm not throwing. I'm passing.
Yep.
Because we don't have. It's not like we stop at the shop to get another one.
Okay. With your flashlight, it's not a, it's not like you have like a hiding or something, but with the flashlight, you are able to look and see what looks like a row of wreckage, and then a little pathway, and like more wreckage, and what looks like more wreckage, and little pathway, and it does seem to lend itself to a general idea. Whether that is because it's so convoluted and self-destructive and poor maintenance that it becomes a maze, or whether it was designed to be a maze, you're not really sure.
It might be, but there's an appropriate question I have to ask you now, Matt.
Yeah.
Did anyone bring a fucking rope?
No.
Fuck. If it is a maze, I never understood why no one thought of this. You get on top of the walls.
That let it see you. That's the problem. You're like, I gotta tell you something. And he'll look towards Brady as well.
I'm going to pass him down the flashlight. Then I'm going to slowly climb back down.
Okay. It's not confirmed, but what we may be dealing with here is a Minotaur.
I'm turning on my camera for a second because you need to see this look on my face. Hold on. Did you just say Minotaur?
I'm not certain. Man told me to beware the Minotaur. These don't certainly connect up. We're I really hope he's not right. But if there's a Minotaur here or not, we can't stop it. Well, we can't stop the fact it's being here. We carry on, or we don't. There's no point moaning about it.
I'm not aborting mission at this point, Matt. By the way, we are down currently our third hunter, as we apparently are experiencing technical difficulties with her.
No, she had to go.
Don't worry. I got it.
I'm not aborting mission. You can abort mission if you need to.
No. There are people being killed. We have to put an end to that. Now, hopefully, we can reason. We can bring reason to the situation. But if it has to come to violence, seeing as this thing doesn't show any regard that I can see, then I get that. I'm not quick to come to that one, but it doesn't seem to have a lot of compassion. But we'll see. If we can talk this thing down, we talk it down. If we can't, but we can't just sit here and do nothing.
I'll follow your lead, Matt, but I got a gut feeling about this that I don't like.
Okay, let's just press on. Keep going where we're still relatively fresh.
Yeah. By the way, 20 minutes.
Okay.
20 minutes from now. Okay, that fast and 20. Not fair enough. You leave the fencing, and as you leave it, you hear a mechanical winding down, as almost as if the generator that has been keeping it going decides, you know what, this place wasn't important anyway, so it starts to turn itself off, and the lights of the overhead that were keeping it rather bright and happy have turned off, and only the faint firelight is generally going, and the fencing is no longer electrified.
Yep. As I close the gate, I go. I look back towards where your man was. I just hope if there really is a Minotaur, it's gonna be more interested in us.
Trent, do I need to roll for it, or will you just let me have the myth of the Minotaur? You know, the famous one has
You can
kind of
have
halfway.
it. You can have it. It's well versed enough. If you have
Okay.
at least blanket academic, you can have it.
Okay, I do. Okay. Minotaur. All right. All I really remember about one of those is something to do with a maze, and I remember this Greek guy. I think he fought it and killed it, if I remember correctly. Um, that's what I know. Um, I, you know me, Charlie. I know. I think I have etiquette. I am going to blow for it if I do, because I just said that name. Um, I do not. Will you allow me to spend one of my points of willpower to have not said his name as Charlie?
Go ahead, good sir.
Okay, that was my fuck up. You know me, Matt. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I know you want to try to reason with whatever the hell this is. We've got to be prepared to take it out if necessary. So, let me check over my equipment real quick, and I think, well, fuck it, I'll check it over in a second. I know we're good right now, but I'm going to check it before we get too deep in this shit.
Well, I might come here to check up on him, so if it does, I'm going to set up a lightning rod. And with that, he turns around, facing towards the gate. He unzips, and he just starts urinating along there. Because if this thing is a Minotaur, it's probably going to have a heightened sense of smell. And if it comes to kill, oh, that fucker with the electric fence, that fence is a... Something is saying, my turf is its turf. Oh, hell no. And they come chasing after me instead of... This is just what he's trying to do. And as he said, lightning rod, he turns around and zip. And he is intentionally spraying it quite a bit around.
Oh yeah. If this fence had still had its electricity going, you wouldn't be a happy camper. But
No.
you're definitely doing whatever you think you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna die.
We all gonna die.
And then we will press on.
Okay. As you start your journey further within the jungle of twisted iron, metal, and other such contraptions. And using the flashlight to sort of check here and there for little bits and pieces. Your third hunter, Bradley, is um, sort of walking with you, though trying to keep a low profile to herself because for whatever bravo that she had before, after hearing the sickening groan and actually hearing someone who is literally in trouble, that actually started to get to her as she kind of piped down a bit, is more taking defensive within herself position right now. And you go along, you walk for the next 10 minutes, the next 20 minutes. How long do you guys actually walk for?
Well, we're walking towards the big building from what I remember.
Yep.
If we come to a dead end, we're just climbing over.
Like, okay. Are you walking or are you climbing over stuff?
We're walking as much as we can, but if we come into it like a dead end, it'll be, I think we're moving to climbing territory. Or in backtracking.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to start climbing if I need to.
You guys got lucky. You take all the right or left or the correct turns, and then you make your way here and there. That you spend the next hour or so walking, and anyone want to give me an intelligence plus science or something like that?
Don't have science.
Okay, intelligence, survival.
I do have survival.
There you go, good sir.
That would be a grand total of 3 dice. Don't you just love my die pools?
Ah. Okay. You realize something horrifying. Matt, how about you?
I don't have any of those, I suppose.
Okay. Is that for you? Okay. You both come to the same horrifying conclusion that you have been walking for at least a good 30, 40, now coming on to 50 minutes. And through your happenstance, you're able to sort of figure out, okay, you're going north for about 10 minutes, that's south for like 5, west for about 30 minutes. And you realize that if you're working at a normal human pace, you would have left New York City like 10 minutes ago. You would have at least left the Iron Triangle 10 minutes ago. Space has been bent, and so that
Folded!
yes, space has been folded, and so that you should have left New York City by now with the amount of time you've been walking.
This is some hinky bullshit, and if you'll allow me to carry it over into the next part of the hangout after we take this short intermission, I'm activating my fucking second sight.
Okay. I would definitely allow that. Do you need to take the break now, or can we keep going on for a little bit?
I really should just go ahead and get it done, and I can be back in like 10 minutes.
Cool.
Okay. We're going to take another little intermission. I thank everyone for bearing with us for a bit. And we will see you all in the next adventure. Everyone is going to die horribly.
Of course. It's Hunter.